Welcome to Elevate Your Mind with Alam. Today we'll be talking about the new moon in Aries, and it happens between late March and late April. I will be guiding you with the top 5 things to do at the time of the new moon in Aries. If you plan your life by the new moon, you will find that you are in the flow of life. And note that the advice in the guide applies to all of us, regardless of our personal astrology. The reason is this is a lunation, in this case a new moon, in a particular sign which is Aries, and therefore it has a flavor of its own. So no matter what rising sign you are, this is going to be inevitable. Let's begin by taking action. The new moon in Aries marks the start of the new moon cycle, and since Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, the time for dreaming is over and the time to take action has come. You have a clean slate when it comes to making your new moon wishes. If you've been holding off or slacking off, this is a perfect time to get back on the boat. Think about it. It's springtime. Things are flowing. Things are growing, which means it is the beginning of the year. And that means it's time to make a 12-month plan. This is a wonderful time to make a plan for the year ahead. And if you are too attached to whatever it is that you've been doing, do a plan for yourself. Do a plan for yourself and your spouse if you are in a relationship. Do one for your work. Since the Aries energy is really impulsive, you might think it's too high energetically right now to make plans, but with a bit of discipline, anything is possible. The fiery and enthusiastic Aries energy is great for infusing your plans with drive and determination, which makes perfect for being courageous. If you've been too shy, too timid, and you need some courage to move forward with whatever you're facing, and that includes your wish list, this Aries is connected to brave Mars and the energies around the Aries new moon, which is reflected. Decide that you can be bolder in life and then work on this. Aries isn't so much bold as willing to just go into it, into everything, and just go for it without being overly cautious about the results. If you could use a bit of more of imputacious in your life, now is the time to incorporate this Aries energy. You'll discover that you get to have more fun. So ask yourself, are you having enough fun? Are you spontaneous enough? Think about it. And if the answer is no, then determine that over the coming weeks, you need to make some time for having some fun. Aries is the child of the zodiac, and now is a good time to remind yourself to connect with your inner child. So focus on you. This is also a good time for some focus on yourself and what you need, where you're going, and so on. And if you give yourself your wardrobe and your website, if you do a makeover on yourself and on everything that includes you, this is the perfect time to do so. Aries is traditionally the starting sign, not least because it's the child of the zodiac. It's filled with vim and vigor, and it's preparing to burst out of a starting gate. And it's not going to worry about going too fast. It just does. Action. It just does. So, on this new moon in Aries, take action, make a plan, be courageous, have some fun, and focus on you. Now, the moon never stays in a sign for longer than 3 to 4 days. But I have come to realize that when I focus my intention on one part of my birth chart, conjunction with the moon, it truly helps me in the everyday life that I'm going through. So for instance, the new moon being in Aries, if you have Aries, you're going to focus on your first house. And your first house is about you, yourself, your appearance, basically the beginnings of everything. The number one is the first one, so it's the beginning. It's your body, your first impressions, your attitude, your identity, your approach to life. So when the new moon in Aries comes, I'm gonna let you know what you can do for that night, but I would consider you try this for the whole month, or at the very least 2 weeks. And if you don't know what the houses means, there are 12 houses in your birth chart, and the first house is ruled by the way you come across to others, your image, and the way that you are seen by others. It's basically all about the image that you are presenting to the world. So on the new moon in Aries, expect change. Expect a chance to change the way that someone can see you. And if you are going to be doing some wishes on the night of the new moon in Aries, I suggest you wish for courage, new beginnings, a better self-image, and self-direction. Visualize yourself looking exactly as you've always wanted to look like. The idea to keep in mind is that, like I've said, this is the start of your 12-month cycle. So you can say, I am beginning as I mean to continue. This new moon is one of the most exciting because it's all about you. It's a time for self-improvement and self-development. Your personal appearance should be your top priority this month. So you're allowed to be a little bit vain. Get yourself into the shape that you've been dreaming of. Stop complaining. Stop making up excuses and just do it. Just go for it. Take the necessary actions to get closer to the image that you want to present yourself. This may even sound superficial, but pride in your appearance and the way that you dress yourself. Don't just throw something together and just go with the first thing. No. Look at your wardrobe. Visualize yourself being that person that you admire on social media. Be in tune with who you want to be, and that includes your wardrobe. So if your wardrobe is looking like just plain and basic and you want to change something up, now is the time to do that. Now is the time to change your appearance, change your haircut, your style, your makeup. If you have a website, change your website and how it looks and revamp it up. Basically, it's all about the way you present yourself to the world. And your popularity might even be high this month if you do this. So accept those invitations that are going to come your way and just review in their attention. Just enjoy it. This is also one of the best times of the year for starting all kinds of new projects. You're in focus and in the spotlight this month if you do this. Make it your selfie month every single day. Make it every single day this month. Make it a promise to yourself to dress up and to take a selfie. If you need to work on your self-confidence in relation to your appearance, this new moon in Aries is going to support you. So, the meditation booster that I suggest you recite on the night of the new moon in Aries is, I allow myself to evolve and change. You can say this over and over and over again. You can say it once, but just truly feel it. Don't just say it, because if you just say it, it's just gonna go in through one ear, around your brain and through your other ear. No, you need to soak it in. Make your brain, your body, your every part of your being believe it. If you believe it, you will achieve it. So a ritual that I suggest you do is to stand in front of a mirror and blow your reflection a loving kiss and say, I love you. I love you. Okay? Because you should be your number one lover. You should always love yourself no matter what. Things that I consider you try this month is, if you do this, surprise your friends, your family, your online followers with the new you, because why not? We want to see you. Throw out all that old makeup that you've been using for ages. You don't need it. Go out and get some new ones. This is also a great time if you are in a relationship and you've been meaning to get married. This is the perfect time to do that, to get married. And if you're not in a relationship, this is also a perfect time to meet someone new. So go out there, explore new places, go to new spots that you've never gone before. You need to go out there and meet someone, meet some people. This is also a great time to move your house, apartment, studio, wherever it is that you live. You've been wanting to move, do it. This is a great time to change your colors with your wardrobe, and this is also a great time to pay some more attention to your face and go get a facial. And if you're not accustomed to getting your eyes checked, this is a reminder, your 1 year reminder to go get that done. Now, I am all about affirmations, and I will say it right when I wake up. I'll say it during the day when I see it. I'll say it at night when I'm about to go to sleep. I'll say it in the shower where I'm showering. Now, you can do it at any time that you want, but I suggest you do this on the new moon, on the night of the new moon. And that is, today is the first day of the rest of my life. I take pride in my appearance, and I am brave. Repeat that over and over and over to yourself until it's engraved, until you just say it without having to read it or listen to it. Repeat it over and over and over again. So as you begin this new journey of yours, Angelica Seed Essential Oil is going to help ease any doubt and increase self-awareness and positivity. So if you are into essential oils, if you want to give this a try, I recommend Angelica Seed for you this new moon in Aries. And honestly, for the coming 4 weeks. Always be careful when you are using these. You can never ingest them, please. You can put it in your bath, you can put it in a burner, you can put it in mixtures with some oils and put it on your body, but never ever ingest, please. Now, I am a big mantra person. I love to put a mantra whenever I am in the shower, and I just feel at ease and peaceful, and sometimes even when I'm meditating. And if you are into that, or if you want to be into that, the mantra for you that I recommend is RAM. You can say this out loud, you can say it silently every day while you're in the shower, before, after you meditate, basically at any time that feels right for you. This is going to help boost the chakra for you this month. And talking about chakras, since it is the start of your new lunar cycle for you, and it's in your first house, connecting with your power center, which is your solar plexus chakra, which is also called Manipura. The first house is where you shine from. It's the part of your chart that shows the world who you are. Let me ask you a question. What do you want to create in the coming 12 months as you follow this new moon around your chart? If you don't know, make a list. If you do know, make that list, write it down. This chakra is yellow and it sits right below your navel and at the bottom of your sternum. And it's associated with power, freedom, and control. And the law of divine oneness, which states that we are all connected to all life everywhere. Everything we do, we think, we say has a knock-on effect on us and on other people around us, and indeed on the world and the universe around us. So be careful what you say. Well, Aries Rising, I hope that this was informative for you and that you enjoyed what I had to say about the new moon in Aries. And please don't forget to do this on the night of the new moon in Aries. If this all worked out for you and if this helped you out, please let me know. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next videos for next month. Bye.